Welcome to Are You Paying Attention?
Hello.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm David, and we're here to talk about the shocking season finale of Amazing Race.
We just watched it, so we're still a little like, what?
Like reeling? Like,
what?
How did that happen?
I mean, we were surprised at this top three.
We were.
And now we are surprised at this finale.
We are. They're in Shenzhen. They're flying back to the United States to Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
And they have to go from LAX to this hotel in downtown
LA, which
yes.
I hate downtown LA. I'm surprised there weren't more problems
Oh my God.
finding their place in downtown
Honestly.
LA. The first little wrinkle in this episode is that even though they're all fairly close getting to the building at downtown LA, for some reason Tyler and Corey didn't see the clue box.
Totally missed
So they start wandering around, and Matt and Dana get the clue first, Sherry and Cole seemingly right behind them.
Yep.
And it took a little while for Tyler and Corey to find the clue box.
So they're in dead last at the beginning of the race.
Which is always shocking.
Yeah. The first challenge is a heights challenge. You have to jump off the building and
Ooh-wee.
catch a clue. So
The
you can
clue
imagine.
is leap of faith, so they get it.
Yeah.
But it's jumping off a building in downtown Los Angeles, and you have to jump out to get the clue.
No thanks. And you can imagine what Sherry and Cole are thinking, both of them being afraid of heights.
That was terrifying. And after you see, like, they're on the cord, so now you realize that, like, they catch you really quickly. It's not horrible.
Right.
But the mind game you have to play with yourself to propel yourself outward.
Yeah.
Like you're on Mission Impossible. Or a Bourne movie.
Something. You know who killed it, though, is Matt. He got it on the first try. He
Flew
launched
out there.
himself into the air. He caught that clue first try.
Often early, they get on a helicopter, they head to Santa Barbara.
Now,
meanwhile, Sherry is sobbing her eyes out on top of this building, which I do not blame you, lady.
Nope. Sarah is over here like, just quit, Sherry.
Oh,
Quit,
I
call
was
it a
about to
day.
be like, good on you. Y'all did great.
You made it to
don't
the finals.
have to do this. This is terrifying.
So she jumps and just is not even close.
Not even close.
Okay, but now she's like kind of got the hang of it, right? Like you do it once and then you know sort of what you're in for.
Yeah. Does Tyler do his shot first?
Yeah, I think so.
So Tyler's now up there. He also does not get it on the first try.
No, because neither of them really realize you have to like launch yourself off.
It's probably harder
They just
than
kind
it
of like
looks.
hop and then they fall very quickly.
Yeah. So Sherry actually gets it on her second try.
Good for her.
Yes, amazing. So they head off to their helicopter to Santa Barbara.
Yes. And it was funny because Corey was saying, I hope Tyler can get this on his first try, but you know, we've seen over the race, we're a two-try kind of team.
Yeah.
So then Tyler does not get it on a second try, and Corey's like, I meant a three-try kind of team. And they've got this hot assistant.
Said a three-time Tyler.
Yeah, Tryler.
Tryler.
Then they've got a hot assistant who
Brandon.
they're busy flirting with.
Oh, Brandon. Where
so
did
I'm
he
sure they
come
weren't
from?
torn up. Tyler gets it on his third time, and then everyone is off in their helicopter.
So they're in Santa Barbara. They have to get on a dinghy to find a boat. They then have to go to a whole other location. There's a little bit of taxi issue, but honestly, Matt and Dana keep their lead.
Yep.
Sherry and Cole stay in second.
Yep.
Tyler and Corey are third.
Yep, so then they have to go to Gibraltar Rock after they get the clue off of this dinghy, and then they have to go out into an abyss and catch a clue. One of them is going
that was pretty crazy
on their backs to get the clue, and the other one is propelling down a mountain to get the other half of a clue.
And they're connected, so like one pulls that helps the other. Like it seemed very physically exhausting.
Yeah.
But you know, Matt's strong, Dana is pretty strong, so they got through it pretty quickly. And then I was shocked at how well Sherry and Cole did.
They really kept their composure during that. I thought they might have a freak out, but Cole was very strong.
Or not be strong enough. But yeah, they did fine. Cole was like, had his eyes closed or something the whole way. And then Tyler and Corey were strong enough too.
Yeah, I was a little bit worried about them, but they worked together well and they got through it. And they maybe made up a little bit of time, but not enough, spoiler alert. And they get back in their taxi cabs and they have to go to a winery.
Yes.
And this is their last leg.
And we know that it's going to be a memory thing.
Yeah.
And of course we're like, who's going to be good at memory?
Yeah, we think Tyler and Corey, maybe Matt and Dana are going to stumble.
We think Cole is probably going to really struggle at this.
Yeah.
Tyler and Corey will catch up some time. They'll get ahead.
Yeah.
No, apparently Dana is super smart.
Is a memory queen.
Exactly what to remember through this entire leg.
Yeah. So she says to the camera, I knew from the first leg that the hashtags in every clue that we got were going to be the final challenge. Turns out she's right. So they have to organize these hashtags in the order of which they visited these different cities on the race. Now, we have to say, we talked about this, and we think it was a little bit easier than other memory challenges we've seen on The Amazing Race. Sometimes you have to memorize the flags of countries. That seems very difficult. This, you just really had to remember the order in which you went places.
Right. Did the producers think that it was going to be hard to remember a hashtag paired
for
with
social media people?
Yeah.
Like, hello.
That was not nearly as hard as maybe some people thought it was going to be.
Yes.
Dana killed it.
Yeah.
And
she seemed to get her clue before anybody else even gets there.
Sherry and Cole and Tyler eventually do arrive. They are there at the same time.
Yeah.
But Cole
did great.
He remembered things too, and he knew how to spell things. And Corey, I'm sure, killed it as well, but he got no camera time because Matt and Dana have run off to win The Amazing Race, season 28.
They won.
The couple that argued, who literally stopped a truck and got out and like yelled at each other and
said, "We just have to know when to call it."
Yeah, I can't work with you anymore. You're disappointing me.
Yeah.
That happened.
They just won $1 million.
You know what? They did communicate really well. There were no fights. They both had obviously had a pep talk with each other and were like, we just gotta focus. We just gotta take the task at hand.
Yep, this is the only leg that matters at this point. We are in the top 3. Let's just make this a good one. And they did.
And honestly, the very beginning when Tyler and Corey didn't find that clue box is really what made the whole difference this entire episode.
Yep.
And Matt and Dana just didn't stumble.
And a number of tries it took them to do the jump off the building. Matt did it one time, they got first place. Sherry did it 2 times, they got second place. Tyler did it 3 times, they got third place.
I'm shocked that they won. I'm shocked that Sherry and Cole got second place.
I'm almost more shocked that Sherry and Cole got second.
Best finish they've had this entire race.
Yeah.
And I'm shocked that Tyler and Corey came in third.
Legitimately am speechless. Like, I don't know what to say. It's an open secret that I loved Tyler and Corey.
You've been rooting for them since the beginning.
I didn't love Matt and Dana.
Right.
Sorry.
I mean, honestly, how wonderful is it that Sherry and Cole had such a wonderful experience?
It's great. And you know what?
They were underdogs since the beginning.
Yes. And that is the great thing about this show. Anything can happen, any leg. Everybody always has a chance.
The best team does not always win.
That's right. Our winning moment, I think, was Dana with that final memory puzzle.
That was pretty
really
awesome.
Just Matt and Dana this entire leg.
I mean, Matt jumping off that building was pretty winning as well.
Yeah.
I guess they had a winning leg, which paid off because they won the race.
Yes. Congratulations to you two.
I would say if we were going to do Back on Track, it would have to be Tyler and Corey for missing that
the clue box.
But you know what? It's over. So
there's no track to get on.
And you know what? Tyler and Corey are doing just fine.
Yeah. And then our shocking moment, I think, was Sherry and Cole getting second place. Like, what a pleasant surprise.
It really is. I'm
see
very
them do
excited
so well.
for them.
Of all of these teams, would you ever have picked them to be second place?
No. I mean, it's hard for any parent-child team, so it's really exciting that they even got to the final 3.
And they both had really good hearts, so.
Yeah, I mean, Sherry, the world loves you.
Loves you.
What an amazing
Including me.
woman
I'm a sucker
and mother.
for a mom on The Amazing Race.
Right? Well, thank you guys so much for watching with us all season.
Yes, it was so fun.
This was a really fun season. It was such a great experiment to do the social media influencers, and it was super fun to watch.
And we'll be doing it again next season because Amazing Race got renewed by CBS. So we'll be back in the fall with Amazing Race, and
hopefully we'll see you then.
Yeah.
Bye.